Okay, we are going to talk about how to use InQuest and IQ apps at the account level and also at the project level. InQuest, which you see on the left-hand side, or if you find the icon on some screens, is the AI intelligence layer inside InQI. You can use InQuest in two different contexts, at the account level or inside a specific project. Here, we are using InQuest at account level. That means we are not working inside one particular property or project. Instead, we can ask questions, work with our company knowledge, or select one of the InQI's specialized IQ apps. So, for example, if you look at the references binder, you see all kind of information that this user has brought in for the company. What we can do at this point is simply go in and use the InQuest, and we might be at the project level. And once we use the InQuest, we can ask very specific questions that relates to our daily operations. General, for example, it is anything you want to ask. Think of it that way. So when I click on general, you notice that it comes up and this dialog can be adjusted as you wish. It looks at all the addresses, not just one specific one, and I'm going to tell it to work with reference binder. At this point, you could ask any questions. Maybe you are new to the company, or maybe you are trying to figure out what are the QA processes or what are the standard estimating methodologies that the company uses for a very specific question. You can simply type it there and request information. What this does is uses these two check-marked knowledge sources, reference binder and web search in the public, and brings in related answers specifically to the content that you trained it on. So you will see it gives it detailed answers. Now, this is a very enhanced chatbot box, and you can ask any kind of questions you wish to ask. Furthermore, we have specialized apps, IQ apps. These are specialized agents. So for example, if I click on Codes IQ, you notice that the Codes IQ is selected, right, on the bottom. This is a code, building code checker. It's like the most knowledgeable building code checker you'll ever have, right? So you could ask any questions. For example, what are the rules for setbacks in San Jose, California? Right? Very generic question, it will come back and give you a lot of generic answer. If you enable the reference binder, it will give you a very specific answer on the reference itself. It is important to understand that there is general questions you can ask, but these IQ apps are trained agents that will answer specific question in the case of building codes, in the case of codes.iq, or estimating in the case of estimate.iq. They will not only know the public way of answering questions, but also more importantly, they know your way of answering these questions.